Welcome to another edition of Flying Aces iRacing Diecast Review. Today we're going to go back to the year 2005. Once again, we're going to take a look at a Team Caliber Preferred Series Greg Biffle piece. These 2005 Greg Biffle cars are very hard to find, especially the Owner Series. You really can't find any of the Owner Series. They only had one. It was the National Guard that year. But you cannot find them anywhere, and if you do, you're going to pay a pretty price for them. So Greg Biffle, apparently the 2005 year, was very popular. Very rare piece, to be honest with you. I've only seen them maybe once or twice ever since I've been collecting diecast. I had one back probably about 10 or 15 years ago. And actually, let's say, I guess it was about 13 years ago I had one. And I let it go when I sold my collection. I've never seen one since. So you guys be on the lookout for a 2005 Owner Series National Guard Greg Biffle for me if you don't care. But anyway, let's take a look here at the Preferred Series. They only made this car in Preferred Series. It was the Post-it National Guard. We all remember Greg Biffle was very successful with Jack Roush. He won several races in 2005. But beautiful, beautiful car. Greg always had great looking cars. And you all know that he's coming back in the Truck Series this summer for Rowdy Bush. So it's going to be awesome. I hope they make some diecast of that. But this one is a maximum of 3,120. Like I said, it's a Preferred Series, but they still have very nice details on these cars also. So, Post-it National Guard, Greg Biffle 2005, coming at you. Move the box there, and let's get the car out and take a look. Now, one thing about Greg Biffle's cars, they stick out. The paint schemes really stuck out. Absolutely love them. They was very colorful, and they did a really good job of designing these things. But this one is mostly sponsored by Post-it, but of course you do have the National Guard under there. That was the Post-it was a secondary sponsor. Travelodge was also. But when we take a look at the car, let's go ahead and take a look at the left rear. Of course, your primary is National Guard, Post-it, Travelodge. You've got several different contingency sponsors here. B-Post. You've got Bosch and Ford. And, of course, you got the Biff above the door. Go down the side here, USG. Some more Roush sponsors. We all know Kenseth was a USG guy. Let's take a look here. Ford Taurus. Beautiful front end on that thing. White, National Guard, Post-it. Those fluorescent colors really stick out. They do a good job with that. Go down the passenger side, exact same as the driver's side, all the way down. We'll tilt it so you can see in the light. All the way down. Beautiful, beautiful car. I tell you, man, these Greg Biffle cars, they are something else in the Team Caliber versions. If you can find them, you better get them. The 2004 is a little easier to find, definitely, but 2005, 2006, very rare to find, especially the 2005s. So we've got Ford on the bumper, Post-it, National Guard. Got your spoiler. Charter is another one they came out with in the Preferred Series in 2005. I've seen a couple of those, but the boxes look like they was in pretty rough shape, so I did not want to go after those. There's your fuel cell in the trunk. Got it on the back here. If you can see in there and see all the details on the inside. I don't know if you can see that or not, but Preferred Series done a really good job, too, with their details on the car. Preferred coming a silver plate. 0901, which is 901 here. Springs still work here. As you see in the Preferred Series, compared to the Owners, there are a little less hoses, a little less detail on the engine on the Preferred Series. But the wheels still move left and right. The springs do not work as well on the Preferred like they do in the Owners. But still a beautiful, beautiful diecast. Didn't pay very much for it, so I'm very happy to get it. 16 on the top. I'd love to find that font on iRacing. It's hard to find that 6 with those sharp edges on it like that. But let's look under the hood. Let me get that bad boy open for us. Kind of tilt that. As you can see, still a lot of detail, but not as much as the Owner Series has. It doesn't have the tethers or anything on the inside, the braces holding the hood. But still, yet a lot of detail. Very heavy car. Nice piece. So, anyway, guys, there is the Greg Biffle Post-it National Guard Ford Fusion for the year 2005. I really do like picking up these older pieces. That's when, of course, myself and still love NASCAR, but that's when I was really my heyday of watching NASCAR was back in the mid-2000s, early 2000s. And, of course, this is when the Wheelman came into the scene. He started watching it at this time, too, so he's very fond of these old paint schemes, too. But, guys, we do appreciate you watching the channel. Thank you so much for everything you do. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I'll get back to them as soon as possible. And, as always, thank you for watching the Flying Aces iRacing channel and another Flying Aces iRacing Diecast review.